Young Money Democrats.
All right, we are live, and you have a Jack Daniels on your forehead.
Why wouldn't I?
I mean, it is time to come together
Like butt cheeks?
like butt cheeks. All right,
Bam. That's how we get it started.
that is how we get it started.
Give a weird, funky reading on here, though, but whatever. It's fine. It's
I
no big deal.
mean, I don't know. Everybody out there in Facebook land, if you can let me know if you can hear me or not. We are starting a little bit early. Just give me a heads up if you can or cannot.
Please, God,
We
tell
have
us
no
for the love
viewers
of
yet,
God.
so nobody
The,
knows about
they
this.
can't tell us if they're not listening.
Let me get on the phone. You tell some people to get on there.
Call the wife. Tell her you are on
Call
the
Teresa.
way.
Tell her I am on the way.
This is gonna bother me.
What?
This coaster is gonna keep popping up over and over again.
Flip it over.
I don't think it's gonna make a difference. I think it's still gonna just stick. I love they're like pick three, the Patriots. Fascinating part of the draft. Is it?
It is.
It's
Not
probably not because the
really.
Patriots will probably trade back. Would be my guess.
Um, I hope they do, but I don't know. We shall see.
I mean, somebody got to give them a good offer.
I don't know. All right, and we are not talking because there's nobody on here, so why would we talk? We're just wasting space at this point in time. Dead air, dead air, dead air.
It's not the first time we've been called a waste of space.
Waste of breath, whatever. It is what it is. I'm trying to get us a viewer to tell us whether or not they can hear us. Hopefully they can because everything's set up like normal.
Yeah, it'd be really weird if they couldn't hear us. Like you can hear us every other time, but now,
But I did tell people
no.
7 and 650, so I'm a little off. Oh, we do have a listener.
She says she can hear us.
Mormon said that he can hear us.
Boom.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right. Well,
Thank you.
we are about 4 minutes away from the start of the NFL draft where our buddy, the commissioner, is going to come out and get booed like there's no tomorrow because he
Boo.
is
Can I boo him from
trash.
here too?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. We will boo him as well.
Jesus, there's a lot of Lions fans there. I
Good.
wonder.
Well, they're in Detroit. I mean,
I mean, I know, and
I'm
they
kind of
did a
happy
great
that the
job.
I'm happy that Detroit got to host this.
Yep.
After their last year and the year before, they have come around as a football franchise. They've never had glory days.
Well, I don't know that they're going to have glory days either if they keep going spending money like they are.
This is true.
Can we talk
AJ
about that now?
Brown getting the bank. What the fuck are you talking about, Mormon? I should have had you on today so we
Amon
could
Ross
argue with
Saint
you.
Saint Brown
I'm on
got
St. Brain got
a bag.
cash.
He got a fucking
That dude got a bag and a
bag.
half.
He is now he got the most guaranteed money of any wide receiver, and I don't even think he's in the top 10
No,
in wide receivers in the NFL. So
at least not from everyone's standards. He's not.
I mean, he's clearly not the best.
No, no,
I don't know that anybody can make a legitimate argument that he's top five.
no, no, not at all. He probably isn't the best wide receiver for the Lions anyway.
But
I
yet,
could be wrong.
you paid him like
Well,
he
you
was
know,
the man.
yeah,
I mean,
that's true.
they have one winning season and they go crazy and overspend on people. That is not a
You really
good
can't be
idea.
surprised about that though. All right, so before this starts, let's give a few predictions that are going to happen real quick. Do the Bears take Mr. Williams, number
Hot
1 overall,
hot take. You ready for it?
or do they trade out?
No, they're taking Caleb
Are
Williams.
they?
Come on now. No, nobody else. It's a lock that
So
he's going number one. So it's really no mystery.
I don't want him to go number one.
I
I
mean,
wish he would fall. I think he's an arrogant prick who
what you want a draft day thing?
I want. Yeah, I kind of do. I want to see Chicago in the draft in the war room, like uh
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner. Thank
Yeah,
you, sir.
let's do it.
And those guys sitting there talking shit about Bo Callahan and a few other people. That's what I
Bo
want to see.
Callahan. No matter what, it's Caleb Williams. It's not Caleb Williams. It is Caleb Williams.
It is
I
Caleb
don't know.
Williams.
Maybe we'll find out.
Garbage.
Oh, that's dope.
That
We
is
got the
cool.
intro going on.
We are watching on the TV in the studio. We have the NFL Network up because I didn't really feel like watching. I believe this is on ABC. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Or ESPN. It's on one of the two.
Well, ESPN has I think hockey on tonight.
Well, then it's got to be on ABC.
It's got to be on
'cause
ABC. But I
they're
don't really feel like
televising this.
hearing those guys.
But you want
tonight.
to Mel Kiper go on and
That's who I
on
was
and
trying to
on
think.
and
No, I do
on.
not like Mel Kiper. Mel Kiper is trash. He's almost as bad as Jay Billis is for the NCAA.
Why are they showing Brock Bowers? He's not going top 10.
Brock Bowers is the best tight end in this draft, though.
Okay.
He's very, very much as shady as Travis Kelce is.
Yeah, but he's nowhere near as good as Travis Kelce is. Nowhere near as good.
I think he's as good as Travis Kelce was coming out of Cincinnati. I actually think he's a little bit better.
Maybe.
But I don't think he has. I don't know that he has the playmaker ability that Travis Kelce has. The Sandlot style football that him and Pat run, but I think that's partially trust. And wherever he goes, I think he could develop that trust. But you have to have
It's
a
not just
quarterback.
trust, it's intelligence. He
Well,
has
yeah,
to have
absolutely.
an understanding.
Absolutely.
And has Brock ever played quarterback?
I don't know if he has or not, to be honest.
That's the thing Kelsey has going for him. He's
That's true.
played quarterback,
That's
so
true.
he can see the game through the quarterback's eyes, which is why he and Mahomes are on a different level.
Oh,
when
absolutely.
They gel and they
Absolutely.
see the field the same way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that shit is, you can't teach it. You just you have it or you don't.
No, that's true. That reminds me of a wrestling quote. Because he's a tight end, and you can't teach that. You have no idea what I'm talking about, but that's okay.
I have no idea.
It's
It's 7 o'clock. Are we going to start this show off?
already started.
Well, we haven't started it the way we normally start it.
We've been rolling.
We got a fucking drink to talk about, my friend.
We'll talk
Actually, we
about
got a couple of them.
Yeah, we
you
do
gonna
have a
talk about
couple.
yours? Talk about mine. Talk about both of them.
All right. Well,
The birds and the bees.
for those of you out there, welcome back to the show. It's Fatty's
Should-
Over 40.
Can I just wear your sunglasses?
Yeah,
for
you can
this
wear my
show?
sunglasses. I don't give a shit.
How's that?
You look way cooler than I ever did in those.
I feel like a blind man. I need a stick.
You need a stick. I got a dog upstairs. You can be your CNI dog. So before we boo our buddy
Goodell.
Goodell,
Goodell's getting the booze.
let's talk about the drinks we made real quick.
Boo birds.
Let's talk about yours.
We made up another one on the spot today.
We did, and we both had a hand in this because neither one of us were focused on drink making this week. We were focused on trying not to look completely like retards, even though we're not taking this seriously.
Oh no.
This is
Not
a
at all.
fun NFL draft thing like we did last year. But we're trying to find mixers because, it's what we do. And we had root beer.
You got root beer.
Got root beer.
We haven't made a drink with root beer yet, so
No,
we
we haven't.
said, let's do it. And I've always wanted to try bourbon in root beer, but I
Bullet
wanted
bourbon.
something else.
Yes.
So we had a little bullet bourbon. I had my A&W, both great. You had
A random ass bottle.
one-off airplane bottle that was Smirnoff Caramel Kissed
Vodka.
is what it was.
Whipped vodka, I think.
And so we put that in. So we had an ounce of that, ounce of the bourbon, top it off with the root beer. I thought it was fantastic. We call it the cowboy dessert. is
And it
what
was
we dubbed
fucking
it.
good. It very much tasted like graham cracker and s'more. It was actually really, really good. I give that a solid 4.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's funny. You can get a smoky burnt flavor
Uh huh.
off of it, which I got that. And I got the sweetness. It really pulls all the kind of bitterness of the bourbon that is completely
Gone.
gone.
Yep.
It is completely smooth. And the sweetness that you give the root beer is also mellowed quite a
Yep.
bit. They just balance each other perfectly. And then we just had a little taste of caramel.
It was really good.
Man, I give it a
I'm a
four.
fan.
That's a solid
Yeah, yeah.
little drink.
That was a really good drink. And then we made another drink because, well,
Because we got to. We
why
had time.
not? Yeah, we had time, so we actually got ready early this week. And I love White Russians. We both do.
Delicious.
We made a fatties over 40 version of a White Russian and called it a Fatty Russian.
Fatty Russian.
And it had an ounce of vodka, an ounce of coffee moonshine, thanks to Missouri Distillery down in Branson, and then an ounce of Ballantine chocolate mocha. I don't even know if that's a bourbon. I don't know what that is.
I think it was just a cream. It's a cream.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then this is what kind of killed it. We had some sweet cream, coffee creamer, and I put a little bit too much of that in there.
A little too sweet.
Yeah, it was a little too sweet. Even for me, it was too sweet. And I love shit that's sweet. But that drink is really good. It's equal parts, basically. I did a little bit more than 2 ounces of sweet cream, and I think that was the problem. It should have been an ounce of each,
Yeah, I think
and
it
it
would
would
have
have
been
been
better.
perfect.
Yeah.
Serve it over ice, and then stir it. I gave that because it was overly sweet. I only gave that a 3.75.
Which
You
is
did,
crazy because you love sweet
I know,
drinks.
and you didn't try it because, well,
I didn't want to shit
I
myself.
don't need you shitting your pants in here while we're recording.
Like, dude, that would have been bad.
Yeah, it would have been really bad.
It'd have been like bridesmaids. I'd have just
Yeah.
bent over and spray farted in your face, and that'd have been terrible.
I, bro, I'd have just left the camera rolling and be like, look, there's shit on the wall right here.
It'd be
There's
adding a little
shit
something to the logo.
on the wall.
Use that a little bit. It's not.
Hey, does that look like chili to you? It's like fucking chili.
I'll get it
Yeah,
on the
well,
apron.
you got it right there. Like, ruined my apron.
You might want to put it on. You might
Hey,
want to protect
hey, Chad,
yourself.
look, still the champ.
Protect yourself.
Still the champ, kid. Oh,
Is it time for the
all
Boo
right.
Birds?
So for backup drinks today, I am drinking a black cherry hard Mountain Dew, which we all know is amazing.
Always a good idea.
And then we also have a little pre-mixed Jack and Coke. Because why not?
Because it's the draft.
Because it's delicious.
And if you're not sitting there having a cocktail or a drink and watching the draft,
Oh, berry sandbags.
I don't know what you're doing.
I love me some berry sandbags.
Have you watched that Barry special?
No,
It was
I have not
on,
yet.
Is it on Hulu?
I
I think it might be a Hulu one.
It might be on Hulu. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. Whatever. It's a documentary, and it's really good actually. You should check it out because it one, it will remind you of how much fun it was to watch Barry Sanders play.
Yeah.
Because it's been fucking 20 years since we've seen that now, but it's a lot of fun.
Dude, it's crazy. It does not seem like it's been 20 years since we saw Barry Sandbags out on the field. And I think it's actually been longer than that because I think he retired in like 99 or 2000.
Something like that.
It's been almost like 25 years since that man retired, and every day.
It was premature. I mean,
He
for
only,
us,
he only played for 10 years.
for us, it was premature.
He Jim Browned it.
But
Which I'm not mad at
10
him
years
for.
for a running back is a long time.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a lot of wear and
Absolutely,
tear
that's
on
a
your
lot.
body.
100%.
I'm not mad at him for stepping
Shit,
away
no.
when he did. I mean,
No,
that's
no,
do what
no.
you got to do. It just,
No.
as a fan of the game, it was.
Barry Sandbags was one of the greatest, in my opinion. He might be the greatest running back ever. And he
You can
did
make
it,
an argument.
and he did it without an offensive line.
Zero
and
offensive
no
line.
quarterback.
Which I mean,
Did he have a quarterback?
quarterbacks didn't matter back then.
No, they
Everybody
didn't. It
ran
was
the
all about
ball.
running backs.
But not having a good line was kind of a problem.
Boo! Oh. Nope. I'm not gonna boo him. Eminem's on stage acting like a retard. Sorry.
What is going on? He's so excited.
He is so excited. I'm not mad at him. He's off them drugs. 16 years sober.
Congratulations.
He has a coin to show it.
Congratulations. Didn't he debut that this week or the week
Yes,
before?
he did actually.
Oh, he's rocking the J3s. That's what it looks like.
Is he?
Yeah, I think so. Well
Good for
done,
him.
him. Okay.
How does he not have gray hair?
Because he dyes it.
That son of a bitch. He goes from blonde hair to not having gray hair. That fake ass. Why is everybody beefing with him all of a sudden? Why do they want that smoke? People are dumb.
Are they just like, he's not going to put out a new album, I can say whatever we want because he won't talk trash?
Why do you want that smoke? You don't want that smoke.
Interesting.
I like it.
I mean, what? See, okay, now this is
Nobody
where
needs Stafford to
everybody
come
thinks,
out. Nobody needs Amon St. Ra to come, or whatever his name is.
this is terrible. Jared Goff, nobody cares.
Nobody cares about Aiden Hutchinson.
Nobody cares. See,
Put some Super Bowl trophies up
that's
on
what I
the
was gonna
stage.
say. This is where the hater comes out because
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
you're gonna trot out four
Yeah,
players, and we just trot out a bunch of trophies. Is what we do here in Kansas City.
All right, Barry Sandbag.
Now, he
belongs on
absolutely
stage.
should be on the
he
stage.
belongs on stage.
This
I'll
man
give
should
him
be
that.
calling everybody in the first round. Fuck Goodell.
Yeah,
I just want Barry out there announcing every pick
Yeah.
for the first round.
I'd be.
Every
I
single
would
one.
be great if
I'd be great with that.
If number 32 he comes out and he's like, hey, I mean I know I shouldn't be out here, but with the 32nd pick, the Kansas City Chiefs choose somebody.
I
I'd
don't
be
even
okay
care.
with that. I'd be like, thank you, Barry.
I'm like,
Thank you.
Barry's man.
No, stop it.
Really? What are we doing
This is
here?
what people. This is what people do.
What?
It's the hater, man.
Why?
Did they chant Mahomes' name last year?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
No. Okay, sorry. We got a lot of dead air because we're watching more than we're doing anything.
Yeah.
And I apologize for that. But
We're waiting for. I just want to boo Goodell, and he hasn't given me a chance to boo him yet.
yeah, because we started it off. I don't even know why he came out yet. You should have had everybody else come out before him. That way he could come out alone and we could boo him and then we'd be happy about it. It'd be great.
Yeah.
It'd be a lot more fun. Ah, there we go. This man should get all the love.
Barry.
That's actually a sweet ass jacket too.
Dude,
Very
I
good
love
on
the old
the
school jackets.
Letterman's jacket.
Absolutely, I
that,
love those.
call it the Detroit blue.
Absolutely
I think
love
it had
those.
silver trim. I need to bring him back.
Yes, sir.
Again, why are more people talking? Just let Barry talk.
It doesn't matter. Boo.
There we go. Now we can
Boo
boo
this
boo.
The Chicago Bears are now on the clock.
Boo.
I feel like they shouldn't get 5 minutes either, by the way. The time a lot that they get bothers me.
I thought they got 10 in this round.
Yeah, that's still too much. They don't need 10 minutes. The number one pick should already have been decided like fucking 4 weeks ago.
Oh, it is decided.
At
It's
least
in the
4
can.
weeks ago.
But I mean, you got to leave it open. Because
No.
what if somebody blows your doors off? They're like, you're gonna get. They have 2 first rounds this year, so they give you both of those, and you get a first round next year, and the year after that, and then maybe you get a third this year. Like that's a lot. I'd be like,
Well,
you know what?
You know,
You can have Caleb Williams.
You know who could potentially end up with 4 first round picks this year?
Do go on.
The Chargers.
Because they already have 2.
Yep. And there's that rumor floating around that Justin Herbert is going to get traded to Minnesota.
There's no way. There's no fucking way that they're gonna trade Justin Herbert. I would never do that if I'm LA.
Yeah, but you have a
I was
brand new-
with San Diego. I'm
Yeah,
like,
I know.
It's so hard not
but
to.
You have a brand new coach, Harbaugh with his khakis, brand new coach. Herbert's not his guy, and this will be the 3rd coach that Herbert's gone through. 3 coaches in what, 4 or 5 years?
So what? I mean,
Because
like,
he just got that bag.
What I need to know is who has seen Harbaugh this week buying cheeseburgers for people. Like, there's somebody he's been buying a cheeseburger for, and if I saw that story, I'd be
know.
like, that is who they're gonna take.
Yeah, I don't know.
That cheating son of a bitch.
You know,
Buying cheeseburgers,
JJ
college
McCarthy's
kids.
out there though, and with 4 first round picks,
Dude,
you could gamble. You
if
could
he-
gamble that shit.
if he actually took JJ McCarthy, I would be fucking shocked.
Well, they got to
because
trade Herbert first.
He's gonna say, he's gonna talk him up. That's his guy, right? That was his guy. But if he actually drafted him, I'd be shocked because there's no way that he thinks that JJ is the best of the bunch. There's no way.
It's not about him being the best of the bunch. Look what he did. Look what he did in Michigan. He was a game manager, and he went 15-0.
Yeah, but if you're drafting early in the first round,
You
you're
don't
not
have to get
getting a
him.
fucking game
Yeah,
manager.
but you don't have to get him that early.
He's
What
ranked
if
number
you
3
trade up?
right
No, no,
now.
no. No, he's not.
Somebody's board that we were watching earlier had him number 3.
Drake May is number 3 right now. And you probably actually could throw Penix above him also.
Ooh, I would not.
You could.
I
Some
would
people are.
not.
Some people are.
I'm going to call it right now. I think Penix
Deion
is a bust.
Sanders. Deion Sanders is pissed off at everybody for not giving Penix more love, I should say.
Why?
Because Deion's a jackass. We all know that.
I mean, I love Dion when he
Deion's a
played, but
jackass.
Dion as a coach is fucking annoying.
I also looking at the draft board, because I'm on ESPN and I don't have it pulled up because I'm not going to pull it up on video for you guys. But they have JJ McCarthy going to Minnesota, and I don't know that I agree with that. I also think John Alt should probably go ahead of. By the way,
I think he should
John
fall.
Alt's a beast.
I think he should fall.
Well, yeah, because you want him to come to fucking Kansas
Oh
City.
yeah, oh yeah. I need him to tumble to like number
You know what, though?
21, and we can jump
know
up there
what,
and
though?
get him.
I would say, you know what? I would not be mad at Kansas City if. Shut up, Flores. Don't mess with the prime night. Get out of here. I hear that garbage, Flores. I would love to see Kansas City move up to get him. I know we only have 7 picks, but we also have a great habit of finding all kinds of talent in the 3rd or 4th round. And I don't know that I would necessarily give up that 2nd round, but I would consider it.
It depends,
consider
man. It depends. This would be one of those you can't come into it thinking that. You've just got to let it shake out. And if he's not gone in like the first 5,
I don't know.
then I'm like, well, maybe I'm thinking about it now.
Well, I mean, yeah, but looking at the top 5, like I understand that Marvin Harrison Jr. is going to go quick.
There's actually a lot of talk.
Yes, Flores. I know he only has
may
9 toes
not.
because his diabetes got him. I know this. Get it? Prime only got 9 toes.
Diabetes.
Wilford Brimley got his ass from.
That
from
was what
beyond
it
the
was,
grave.
wasn't it?
What?
Isn't that why Dion had to have him removed, or was it something else?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like I know he has
I'm
something.
pretty
going
sure
on.
it's the diabetes. Flores, was it diabetes? Tell me. Tell me, Flores. Was it the diabetes?
So they're all just sitting there like the pick is in, right?
The pick has been in for fucking 10 minutes. How much time they got left on the clock? I can't see because the camera's in the way.
Poole just talked to somebody. We
I'm
got
sure they've already
5 minutes
fucking
and
said it.
33 seconds left
So it
in
is
this,
10
on
minutes.
this
That's so
pick.
horseshit.
Yeah, I don't know why you would ever need 10 minutes for the first
You
pick
don't
unless you're
need
just
10
trying to
fucking
trade back.
It's all about the drama, man. That's one of the things that I hate about the fucking NFL draft. Is it's always about the drama. Nobody else has that shit but them, and it's fucking annoying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I watched the WNBA draft.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Did you really?
I actually did. I watched the first 10 or 15 picks because I was very curious about where a couple people were going. Not Caitlin Clark, but Angel Reese. I was hoping she was going to fall out the damn gym because that girl's a problem. Her attitude sucks. She's a great player, but her attitude sucks. Damn.
I was thirsty.
You were a bit thirsty.
It's thirsty Thursday,
But no, like
man.
everybody knew that Caitlin Clark was going to be the number 1 overall, and literally that pick was in like 3 minutes.
As
It should have, like this.
As
this doesn't
Caleb
make
pick
sense.
should be in
Yes.
already. I don't know what we're
If
doing
you're
here, guys.
if you're picking Caleb Williams because you don't have another quarterback, then just pick the damn man and go on about your business. I think Caleb Williams is going to be a bust, but I also thought somebody else was going to be a bust, so I could be wrong this year too. Although I really hate people's comparisons about him and Pat because they're not fair comparisons because this man literally went from a Heisman Trophy winner to the joke of the Pac-12, so fuck off.
I don't know if I'd call him the joke of the Pac-12, but he definitely
His decision making went to shit
did
quick.
not live up to what it should have been.
No. And that was with the same coach.
I'll say this: we talk about him frequently on the show because we're both fans, but Nick Wright is absolutely in love with Caleb Williams, and I am not.
Is he really?
I am not. Oh yeah, he thinks he is.
I don't.
He's
I pay attention to
Mahomes
Nick, but not that
2.0.
much.
Like
Ooh.
he really thinks that Caleb Williams is going to be the man, and I'm like, I think Caleb Williams is going to be good, but I do not see him ever being in that top tier.
No.
I see him being in that second tier of quarterbacks where he's still making good money and he's
He's
still
going to be above average.
I don't know that it'll be he'll be somewhat of a force multiplier, but he won't be able to carry your team. Like there's deficits. If you have deficits, say we put him on the Chiefs last year, and he's got that wide receiving core. I don't see Caleb Williams ever being the quarterback that can win with that group. I just don't think he has it in him.
Thank you, Flores. Surgery is due to turf toe followed by blood clots, so it wasn't diabetes.
Okay. All right.
Appreciate the.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the update.
Flores, you can be our stat person. You can be our engineer in the background that's looking this shit up for me.
Like,
Appreciate it.
We need to know. The pick is in. The pick is in.
It only. How much time's left on the damn clock?
Well, as soon as they put pick in, they pull the clock down.
So stupid. And it's going to take another 5 minutes for him to walk out there. This is what I hate about the first round of the NFL draft. This is going to... Oh,
here we go. You're just so mad, and then here he is.
Oh, Kirk Cousins of this draft. That's funny. Yeah, of course.
And there we go.
We really had to wait like 8 minutes for this to happen.
What took so long to get that pick in? We all knew it was coming. I don't get it, man. Nobody was calling you trying to get the first pick.
Up suit?
I hate the suit.
Who does that?
I hate the suit. A suit should never have a zipper on it.
No.
Ever.
And he has a t-shirt underneath.
I'm okay with the t-shirt.
Oh, no.
Could be a good look.
This is not 1980. Your name is not fucking Crockett or Tubbs. Wear a goddamn shirt.
That also doesn't lay on him very well because of the zipper.
Yeah.
Again, who's his tailor? Don't hate the player, hate the tailor.
No, I'm hating the player.
Hate the tailor.
I'm hating the player on this one.
Man,
he's trash. Trash and a half.
I don't understand why people hate him so much. Like what?
Caleb Williams?
Yeah.
Have you not seen all the drama surrounding him?
There's not a lot of drama.
Bullshit.
It's not.
There's a lot of drama surrounding
People just get mad because they're like, he had painted fingernails, and I'm like, who gives a fuck? Like, people pick on the stupidest shit. I'm like, there's nothing about this kid that's like...
The fact that he came out before the draft and said, I only want to go to a team that is ready to win tomorrow. And the fact that then he tried to pull the whole, well, his dad is like, well, if my son, whatever team my son comes to, I need to have ownership in the team. And it's like, yeah, you can't do that, bud. Why would you ever say that?
That's not how this works.
Yeah, it's not how any of this works.
Okay, but again, we can't like judge him for what his father said.
Yeah, but he's a crybaby, man. He is a goddamn crybaby. He's been a crybaby his entire career. Did you not see the article
Welcome to the NFL. He fits in the NFL.
But did you not see the article last week where he actively came out to Lincoln Riley and said, I'm going to leave this team and I don't understand why I didn't start over Rattler from the very beginning. I'm a much better quarterback than Rattler was.
Well, that is accurate. He is a much better quarterback than Rattler.
But he wasn't at the time. He wasn't at the time. Rattler was poised to be a better quarterback than him, and he lost his poise.
I don't know, man. I can't go along with you on that one. I definitely think Caleb is a much better quarterback.
He is now, after you saw him. But how is he in practice? I mean, and then he regressed when he went to USC.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
His first year at USC was fantastic.
No.
Yeah, it was. That's the year he won the Heisman. It was with USC.
He won it with Oklahoma, I thought.
It was with USC.
Was it with USC?
He was amazing, and then he had a drop-off in the second year. He was fantastic the first year with USC. But, I mean, I think also it had a little bit to do with who he had around him. I mean, like, one of your receivers is Jerry Rice's kid. Like, you had a lot of receiving talent around you. So...
At Oklahoma?
At USC in that first year.
What happened to Jerry Rice's kid the second year then?
I just think Caleb couldn't get him the ball. Okay, here's the thing. And Patrick has said this about his time at Texas Tech. People got on his ass about taking too many sacks. And the reason that Caleb and the reason that Patrick ran around constantly and held on to the ball, they knew when I get the ball, I got to make something happen. Because if I just let the defense take over, we ain't winning this fucking game.
Yeah, but
so the pressure was on him to make sure he tried to score every time they had the ball. That was his mentality. That's the problem. That's why he didn't look that good in that second year. Because he was constantly trying to make plays, and he didn't have the people around him to help him do it. That's my opinion. That's what I see when I was watching him play. And
I still don't buy it.
After hearing Pat give his take on the situation, I trust Pat.
Yeah, Pat's a little bit different. He also had fucking Dum Dum as his coach and offensive coordinator.
Oh,
Hipster
jeez.
boy.
Yeah, I can't think of his fucking name.
Oh,
Cliff
Mormon
Kingsbury.
Kingsbury. Yeah, that's it.
Got it. Took me a
That's it.
second.
That dude's trash. He was a great offensive coordinator, though. He was just a bad head coach.
Yeah, he was not a good head coach. It's funny. I know they're not the same person, but Kingsbury and Sean McVay, a lot of times I will get mixed up
Yeah.
in my head,
Yep.
and I don't know why.
I get Kyle Shanahan mixed up with Kingsbury, actually.
I can see
Frequently.
that too. Yeah,
Frequently.
it's just
Not
it's one of
intentionally,
those
but that happens.
weird things where I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
This the
Ooh, we got
the
3 minutes left on this one.
The Commanders is kind of this is going to be a weird pick because I don't know what direction they go.
Give me something good, guys. Give me something good.
Because like they need, let's see what they need. What their number one is: a quarterback, offensive tackle, edge rusher, cornerback, wide receiver, tight end, and then safety. Those are their priorities.
So the thing is, everything. The Commanders need every goddamn position.
Well, do they even have a quarterback right now?
The Commanders?
Yeah.
Why do I want to say they're starting Brissett? I think that's wrong.
Did Jacoby come to them?
I don't remember who they.
All right.
They got rid of everybody, didn't they? Just get rid of
They-
Heineke and then
That's
everybody
what
they
I
had. They got rid of.
thought.
I thought.
Let me pull them up real quick because I can't remember off the top of my head. Flores, where are you at?
Thank you for
Why
pulling
are
this
you
up.
not why are you not helping me out? Oh, they have Marcus Mariota. That's the only quarterback they have on their roster.
Okay,
Oh
so
no, they have Jeff Driscoll and Jake Fromm. Fromm is serviceable. I said
Mariota's not.
serviceable. Mariota is not, even though they have him listed as number one. Driscoll was good in college. Doesn't equate to because he was at West Virginia.
Speaking of which, you watch quarterback, right? On Netflix.
I did, yes.
How terrible did Mariota look in that? It's like he didn't
I felt
care.
bad for him. I felt really bad for him in the first probably 3 or 4 episodes, and then I stopped feeling bad for him when he was kind of a douche.
It's like
And-
you did
and
this
maybe-
yourself.
And maybe that was a bad portrayal because of the other two people around him, or the other two quarterbacks in there, because Kirk Cousins was made to look like the Midwestern All-American boy.
He looked like shit to me too. In
He
that.
didn't look good in there, but he kind of had a bad season and then got hurt at the end of the year, and that kind of.
Oh, that's not why.
Are you going to
Side
talk about
note.
the fact that his wife dresses him?
Well,
and
that
all
didn't
kind
look
of
great.
shit?
That didn't look great.
Okay.
But my biggest pet peeve for him was he's an NFL quarterback, and he remember the scene where they show you his like room where this is where my trophies are gonna go. That's not what made him look bad. The fact that you have a trophy room, and you don't work on Tuesdays. I'm not in the building on Tuesday.
That was kind of funny.
Do
to
you
me.
know how you
That
win a
made me
Super
laugh.
Bowl?
That
you
actually
go
made me
every
laugh.
goddamn
That
day,
actually-
and you're
no.
working fucking
No.
constantly to win a fucking
made me laugh.
Super Bowl.
That made me laugh because I was like,
Good God.
this motherfucker don't go to work on Taco Tuesday.
He's like, I gotta have a family day. Bitch, do you want to win a Super Bowl or not? Because that's not how you win a Super Bowl. Jesus.
Flores, what watch are you talking about? I don't know what watch you're talking about, but Mariota did bitch out. Oh, Marvin Harrison Jr.'s? Oh,
Jaden Daniels. Bam. I like
Okay.
that pick.
I do
I
like
like
that
that pick a
pick.
lot.
Okay.
Because, like we just said, they don't have a quarterback.
No, they
and
don't.
Now they do. Now they do.
Wow.
My biggest worry about Jaden Daniels, which, I mean, he's not on my team, so I don't really care, but that dude is not big,
No.
and he has
He's
a tendency
RG3.
to take
He's
shots.
RG3. RG3.
Man, he
When
takes
when
shots.
I look at those two play, I see Jaden Daniels watch. Okay. Yeah, that is a big ass watch. Okay, I see it. That's all iced out and shit. That dude ain't even all that NIL money. All wasted in a watch. Probably
Hey.
not even his, probably rented. I mean, that would be the logical thing to do. Go to Jacob the jeweler and get a damn
They
rental.
probably had somebody come into
know.
all their rooms yesterday.
do.
Like, here's
Oh,
this
yeah, I'm
tray.
sure.
What do you
I'm
want?
sure.
Like, pick it out.
I'm sure. But no, he reminds me a lot of RG3 when RG3 was never a big guy and he was a great college quarterback.
How did it work out?
His knee.
Now
His
the-
knees fucked him.
Now this is a dangerous
Yeah,
parallel because now you're going to the
absolutely.
same fucking team.
Absolutely. And that's what scares me. Like I liked watching Jaden Daniels play with LSU. He wasn't a terrible player. Daniels won the
see what-
Heisman this year, didn't he?
I'm looking something else.
Oh, you're looking at RG3's
Yeah, I wanted to
career track.
see when he. I don't remember when he was drafted. That's what I was trying to see. What pick he was in the draft.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels was a Heisman Trophy winner this year, and RG3 was the Heisman Trophy winner the year that he won it too, if I'm not mistaken. 2012. He was drafted number 2.
Freaky.
What did I say?
Freaky.
What am I saying?
That is
What am I saying?
so weird.
What am I saying? Because didn't Griffin win the Heisman?
Oh man.
Or he was one of the top people?
Let me see when he won the Heisman. Hold on, I had up here at
Should be right there for college awards.
Yeah, 2011, and he was drafted in
Heisman, and he was
2012.
drafted.
Yep.
Okay,
Next year.
so yeah,
Man,
that's the only different. But they're both Heisman Trophy winners. They both go number 2 overall.
And
they
they both go to the
have
same
very
team.
similar builds, and they both got drafted by the same team.
that's creepy, man.
The draft hats are pretty nice. I will
Oh,
agree
those
with you
are
on
sharp.
that, Flores.
I do like those.
I like those.
That's really nice. Okay.
It's very subtle, and it's classic throwback. The only thing I hate is the flat bill, but that's just a personal thing.
Yeah, I'm not a flat bill
I've never
guy.
been
I
a
can't-
flat bill person,
I can't do it.
but I like it.
I think it's because I got a fat face, and when you got a fat face, it don't look good.
You're
with a
right.
Flat bill.
You're right.
You can't do it, man.
Put your Stevie Wonder glasses back on. You'll be right. See, look, I don't think I look. Do I look like a blind man? Kinda.
A little bit.
Kinda. I kind of look
A
like
little-
a blind
a little
man.
bit, yeah.
A little bit. A little bit.
Not as much as I felt. Like I really felt like a blind man. When
You
I
did.
put
You
those
look
on.
like a blind man with these on. These are not your style at all.
No, I've got to have much more of a.
Flores, where's my
Split
lokes
frame.
at? I need to borrow some lokes from you,
Yeah, buddy.
cause that's funny.
Oh my God. All right, so Caleb won. No surprise there. We all expected that. Jaden Daniels 2. Honestly, I don't think that is much
I don't think that's a bad
of a
pick.
surprise.
No, I don't think that's a bad pick. The Commanders needed a quarterback, obviously. Now, who's on the board right now?
Ooh, and the pick's already in.
The Patriots will probably go after a quarterback.
Man.
Although I could actually see them taking Marvin Harrison Jr. right now. I could totally see that. I'm not sure who they have as a quarterback, though.
so he can be a bust because everybody they draft as a wide receiver is fucking terrible.
God, you're right.
They can't
You're
take him.
right.
Please, for the love of God, I don't want him to be terrible. Not with his dad
Yeah,
being
but that's
amazing.
but that's
Don't-
only been under Belichick. Jared Mayo as the new coach may come in as an offensive-minded person.
Maybe.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, they signed
Jacoby
Jacoby.
Brissett
That's who they
is-
have.
okay.
Okay. I was like, I knew somebody
1
got
year, $8
Jacoby.
million.
That leads me to believe that they're going quarterback so that they can sit while Jacoby starts, which means here
To
comes
give 1 more year.
Here
Jared Mayo's
comes
coming off the board then.
JJ McCarthy.
No.
They like Michigan guys.
I don't think they're going to... Jared Mayo's not going to take him. There's no way. No way, no how.
Oh, my
no
God.
way. For fuck's sake. Hey, they still got Bailey Zapp. Oh, Zappy.
Oh,
Zappy.
Zappy.
Oh, Zappy. I know you still got a pair of Lokes, Flores.
I love
That's
that
why I
Mac
need to
Jones
borrow
got-
them.
Mac Jones got traded for like a bag of donuts. Joy bag of donuts.
Yeah, and he'd only been with them for 3 years. I never thought Mac Jones was ever going to make anything anyway because he was not that good at Alabama.
Man, he has some talent around him, though.
He does. Does he?
All right, Patriots. I'm surprised they didn't trade this back. They must have got nothing offered to them. Oh, I already know who it is.
Who?
Drake May.
Yep. I told you. Drake May was going to go to them. That's your boy that you said last year was like going to be tops up, and he didn't do terrible this year.
He
I'll
wasn't
give him
terrible.
that.
He
No.
didn't live up to the hype that I was expecting.
No, he did not.
But not bad.
No.
Not bad at all.
I feel like they should have traded this pick away, though.
I
I really
would've.
do.
I feel like this might have been a wasted pick on Drake.
I think it
Drake
is
May.
too.
Like, don't get me wrong. Again, clearly I like the kid. I was talking him up
Oh,
in
yeah.
a college special. I think he's special.
Yeah.
I don't know that he's
So
going to
Marvin
do
Harrison
what he
Jr.
needs
will
to
be
here.
coming off with this next pick. I almost guarantee it. He was projected to go to the Cardinals anyway, and I don't see this not happening.
Honestly, I don't
I
think it's a
really
bad
don't.
pick. I think Kyler can actually get him the ball, and
Well, he's a game. He's a. Well, hopefully, Modern Warfare doesn't come out again next year. Hopefully, we can get a full season out of Tyler Murray, and Call of Duty doesn't come out because for those of you who don't know, Kyler Murray is a big Call of Duty fan, and if it comes out during the season, this motherfucker goes on and takes 3 weeks off so that he can go prestige up.
he's like, I got a
I got a
hammy.
hammy.
I got a
I pulled a
hammy.
coach. I pulled a hammy.
Can't do it. It's too much.
Coach, I forgot to put lotion on my nipples, and they're rubbing on my shoulder pads. I got to sit out for a week.
Oh, Kyler Vaseline on the nipples Murray. Is that his new name?
He's got jogger nipples.
Jogger. I believe they call it jogging.
Jogging.
It's supposed to be healthy.
So terrible.
See, I don't know, man. Like, I'm really struggling
May
with
could
this
be like
pick.
Herbert. May could be like Herbert, and if he is, he's gonna help, but he's not gonna be able to win the big game.
That was some Mahomes-esque
That
shit right
was,
there.
that
That was a
left-handed
great
throw.
highlight.
That was
I
a good
like
highlight.
that. I like that, sir. Keep that coming. Let's see some more of that.
I just don't see. I don't see any generational talents in quarterbacks out of this draft. I do see a generational talent in wide receiver because with
from
Malik
LSU.
Neighbors
Yeah.
and
I think Neighbors is an
Neighbors
absolute
is going to be a
stud.
beast.
I honestly, and this is probably an unpopular opinion, I think he's the best wide receiver in the draft.
I think he actually
Neighbors
is too.
the best.
I think he is too, and I think Marvin Harrison Jr.
It's the name really is
that's part of
everything.
it. That's
I mean,
part of
he's
it.
a great route runner. Don't get me wrong. This is not my opinion. People have said, experts have said that Harrison is the best route runner, but I still think that Neighbors is the best wide receiver.
Neighbors is a possession wide receiver though, and that's different. And I believe that the Big Ten this year and last year did not have as strong of defenses as what they've had in the past.
Okay.
And the only real defense that if I'm not mistaken, Michigan shut him down in that game. I could be wrong, but I don't feel like when I watched that game that I heard Marvin Harrison Jr.'s name a lot.
I don't know.
And I actually did watch that game.
Yeah, I remember watching it. I'd have to pull it up, but yeah, again, I feel like the hype is mostly about his dad more than anything else, which his dad was an absolute baller.
I don't know, Flores, you said Drake isn't consistent, should have went wide receiver, but in order to, like we were talking about, every wide receiver that's ever gone to the New England Patriots has been a bust. They don't have a quarterback to throw to him. So maybe next year, if May becomes a little bit more consistent, you draft a wide receiver. I don't know, but I kind of agree with you that he has not been consistent. I do agree with that. You're not wrong, Flores, on that.
All right. So, no, in the game versus Michigan,
Oh, he had a
Harrison
good game.
Jr. had 5 catches
Oh,
for
okay.
118 and a tutty. So,
Well, then-
that's a good game.
Okay. I was
That's a
wrong.
good game.
I thought it was the other way around. I don't remember hearing him a whole lot.
No one else did shit, though.
Maybe that's why.
Every other wide receiver was trash.
Well, okay. 5 receptions for 118 yards. I wonder if he had one big one.
Probably. But, I mean, again, that's not a bad game.
No, not at all. I think I don't know what's taking the Cardinals so goddamn long. Maybe they're trying to figure out if Neighbors or Harrison Jr. is the way to go.
Says the pick is
or,
in.
Or maybe they go take your boy John Alt because they need some protection
Dude.
for Kyler.
I'm going to be heartbroken. I'll be happy for him, but I'll be heartbroken.
Bro, he's never going to make it past the 10th.
Actually, I'm not going to be happy if he goes there because that's not a good franchise.
Oh, the Cardinals are trash.
I'd rather him go play for Harbaugh, even though we have to play against him. I'd rather him play for Harbaugh. He can't go to New York. God damn, if he goes to New York, I'm going to just cry. I'm going to absolutely fucking cry if he goes to the Giants.
By the way, I know he won't get drafted probably till the 2nd or 3rd round. I really want to see Cooper Beebe come to the Chiefs.
Oh, God.
I know we don't need a guard right now, I know we don't need a guard right now,
He can play everything though.
but he can.
Is
He
a
would be the
legit
utility
lineman.
guy.
Yeah.
He would be the utility guy that we could use, like Allegretti was.
He would be our new Allegretti.
Yes,
I would
yes.
say because I honestly,
Hell yeah.
I love Cooper Beebe. I don't know that he's a starter in the NFL,
No,
but
I don't.
think
I don't.
he could be
I
a
don't think he's
great
big enough.
utility guy.
Yeah, I don't. I don't think he. Yep, Marvin Sanders Jr. I was right.
All right. Not bad. Not bad. Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick.
And Flores, I agree with you. Tar Heels were really not known for being a football program, but Butch Davis. No, not Butch Davis.
That was Mac Brown.
Mac
That was
Brown.
his
Sorry,
hardest.
I always want to say Butch Davis because Butch Davis used to be their head coach, but Mac Brown has done a good job making them come back. Duke isn't a football program either, and they're actually not bad out there in football anymore.
They're really not. They were.
They're not throwing out NFL prospects, but they're still a
You're
mid
competing.
to upper ACC team. They've been in the ACC championship 3 out of the last 4 or 5 years.
That don't suck.
No, not at all.
I mean, the ACC is not the powerhouse that it
No,
once was,
no,
but
not at
there
all.
are good teams there. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, look at Clemson running the house for a little while. I mean, Florida State's still there until they can figure out how to get out of their contract without it costing them $200 million.
They're going to bolt as soon as they can.
Oh, absolutely. As
Honestly,
soon
I
as-
think we get that mega realignment before they even get out of the ACC. That's
I know,
coming.
I know. This isn't the time to talk about it, but I actually would not mind seeing 4 mega conferences with 32 teams apiece. I really wouldn't. And basically cut it into quarters
I'd
or
be okay
cut
with
it in
that.
half. You know,
Just make it regional, like for
Or,
real,
yeah.
like just
West Coast,
West Coast.
Midwest, or whatever you want
you're
to
gonna
call
have to
those.
split some of us to the
Well,
like
maybe you
Big
go.
Ten area.
Well, I
I'm
was
gonna call
gonna
it the Big Ten,
Maybe
and
you
some
go.
of the SEC.
Maybe you go East Coast. You go East, North, South, and West, because I think that would actually work.
and then just kind of split them from there.
Yep. Because the South is
I'd
still
be
going to
alright with
have Alabama, LSU, Texas, all of the Texas schools. You know, like that whole area.
I almost feel like you should put some of those Texas schools out in the West
You might be able to.
because I think you just keep the SEC and then the Florida schools, the Florida State, all the Florida schools, keep them in the South. and
Section
then
it
have-
that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I
I mean,
can see that.
I mean, you're still
I
going to
can see
have a
that.
lot of talent in all of
Yeah.
these divisions.
Yeah, yeah,
It's,
And I think the place that's going to actually get hurt by that the most is the Northeast, or like the East going
yeah,
up, because you don't really have any football powerhouses that way outside of Penn State.
I would call them a powerhouse. They're just
Well, I'm saying like
They're good.
out of like your Big Ten schools, they're still like a top 4, top 5. But if you do it that way, like your Midwest now becomes Ohio State, because that technically is the Midwest,
yeah.
and like Kentucky, Tennessee, I think Oklahoma goes to the South, but then you got Missouri, Iowa, which I'm not saying Iowa's that great, but they're still one of Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan doesn't suck.
Well, they may suck now.
I don't think they'll suck.
I don't think they're gonna fall off though. I think their new head coach out there is gonna do a really good job. He did great for 4 games while Khaki Pants was.
I don't know, man. That dude
Out
cries
for
a
3
lot.
games.
He cries a lot. There's no crying in football.
Yes, there is.
Oh.
There's no crying in baseball, sir.
Oh, okay.
There's
Okay.
no crying in baseball. That's the way
See,
it goes.
that he does run some pretty ass
He-
routes. I mean,
He's just like his dad. His dad was one of the best route runners in the NFL, and he turned into not only an amazing route runner, but he was probably second best behind Randy Moss as a possession wide receiver.
dude, Randy Moss. Was
Randy
beast.
Moss was probably
Moss
the
is-
best possession wide receiver in the NFL ever. I can't think of anybody better, because Jerry Rice,
Fuck, I'm trying to think of one,
and Tim Brown were possession wide receivers, but they weren't 50-50 ball guys.
No, there was no contested catches there.
No.
They just had to win on the route,
Yes.
and that's the way they got open.
Yes. They're route runners.
But Randy
Possession.
Moss, he
Yeah.
don't give a shit.
No.
He'll be like, you could have 3 people on me.
Why,
I'm getting this
why
ball.
do you think there is a term called getting mossed?
Dude, I miss Randy Moss. Like
So do
watching
I.
him play was
I
a
absolutely
lot
miss that
of
dude.
fun.
He was one of my favorite people to play in Madden, because literally you throw the ball up to him, switch to him, and hit triangle, and he's going to catch everything for you. Sorry,
It's
I'm a
true.
PlayStation guy.
No, it's true.
I mean,
Have you watched that 30 for 30? I think it was the 99 Heisman with
The one where he got
Peyton
fucked?
and Moss.
Yes, I have
and
watched that.
that was actually a really good 30 for
Yep.
30. I just rewatched that the other day, and I just
And the only reason why Randy Moss didn't win that is because he went to Marshall.
yeah.
Him and what's his place who played for the Jets? Who's his quarterback? Oh, fuck, what was his
No,
name?
now you're. Who the hell
Was it
his
Henne?
name?
No, it wasn't Chad Henne.
No, he went to Michigan.
Yeah, Henne went to Michigan.
I cannot remember who. Here, I can pull up the 1999 Marshall team.
Because it wasn't. I don't think it was the offensive coordinator guy who had the bum knee that they had to carry down the field, which that was amazing also.
That was Byron Leftwich.
Yeah, Byron Leftwich. Yeah, I don't think it was him.
I think that was against. I don't know. K-State lost in that year, and that was fucking terrible. This shows Andy Cowan.
Might have been. I don't remember.
Here, I'm gonna look at. Can you not just give me their fucking roster?
I don't
from
think so.
99 guys. Like
I don't
it's
think
really
it's gonna work that way.
really not that hard. It's really, it's a pretty straightforward thing.
It is pretty hard.
When you type in 1999 Marshall roster, you should get the roster.
Who was Randy Moss's quarterback at Marshall? Chad Pennington. Chad Pennington.
There it
That's who I
is.
was trying to think of.
There it is.
That's who I was trying to think of.
Was it him or is he just?
It was Chad Pennington, and then Byron Leftwich took over for Pennington. Because Leftwich,
Yeah, because Leftwich was in the early 2000s.
was like a sophomore. Yeah, he was like a sophomore, or maybe a freshman that year.
Because 03 is the year that we lost to them
Yep.
in Manhattan.
Yep.
But
And
that's
Leftwich-
because L. Roberson was hurt.
Yep.
And I don't think Sproles played
Nope,
or something
he did not.
happened.
There was
game.
that was like the first or second game of the year, and K State had a couple suspensions and a couple hurt people.
Could
on
not
their
believe
offense.
we lost that game.
Yeah.
Like that team wasn't terrible. Marshall wasn't terrible, but like that
They
was
shouldn't have beat K State.
that K State squad was
Yeah,
stacked.
they shouldn't have
It
lost to that
was
K-State.
a really good squad, and that they underperformed so
Mm-hmm.
bad. Like they really had the potential to go 15-0 because they had an extra game that year. The preseason they did that Arrowhead Classic
Yep.
as one of their games.
Yep.
Like man, going into that year, I was like, this squad can
They
tear
should
some
have.
shit up.
Absolutely, they actually should
Damn,
have.
that was heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking.
Yeah. No, I'd agree with you on that.
All right, I don't have to go on and on about that. Nobody cares, but goddamn, that's
Why are the Chargers still on the clock? I think this is where they're trying to figure out: do they take a quarterback now, or do they take John Alt?
Says the pick is in,
Oh,
and I would take
wrong.
John Alt.
I would take John Alt right now too.
That'd be mine.
Although, I mean, it depends on what you're going to do with your quarterback situation. I think Harbaugh will be fine with Herbert. I actually think he will make him a little bit better.
He absolutely could.
I think he will.
I don't know any. Okay, outside of a couple teams, like if you have Patrick Mahomes, obviously you don't want Herbert. Maybe if you have Josh Allen, maybe you don't want Herbert. But there's really not a whole lot that I'm not taking
Hey,
Herbert
they
over
do
my
have Max
quarterback.
Duggan from TCU.
Max Duggan. That guy's a
Who is
turd.
Easton Stick? Who is this
He's-
Easton Stick kid?
He is
I have
such
no
a
idea who that is.
douche.
They also need a wide receiver, so they could take Malik Neighbors.
Dude, if they did that, that'd be a smart idea.
But they do need a tackle.
Well, because they lost Mike Williams
Yep.
and they lost what's his name? Allen.
Keenan.
Keenan Allen. Thank you.
So their number one is wide receiver. Their needs are wide receiver, offensive tackle, tight end. So if it was me,
There's a lot of wide receivers. There's not a whole lot of elite tackles.
true,
There's like 3.
true, but
And don't the Chargers have another pick in this?
yes.
Oh, I would
That's why I
absolutely
said-
go tackle,
remember, this
and then
is-
I take
remember,
wide
this is
receiver
why
later
I said
on.
they could end up. This was the rumor that they could trade Herbert to Minnesota and pick up 2 more first round picks.
Dude, if they did that,
because
that'd be
Minnesota
fucking
has 2 picks
dope.
also in the first round.
Is Goodell lost? Is he like drunk or something?
He might be drunk. I am a man of the people.
They took Joe. They took Joe. Joe Alt, number 5.
That's a good pick. I like it.
I mean, it breaks my heart. Breaks
Kansas
my
City
heart.
could have used him. Could have used him greatly.
His
That's
goddamn
okay.
legacy, man.
It
He
is
should
legacy.
play here.
Hey, maybe Joe Alt will do like what's his face did. Who was the one tackle that we had? that ended up going to Chicago that we took first overall, or not first overall, but he was our first round draft pick. What was his name?
How long ago was this?
Early 2000s ish.
Tackle we took.
Hang on, I'll look it up because I can't remember what his name is off the top of my head.
The only tackle I remember is Eric Fisher.
Yeah.
Taken.
Eric Fisher replaced him, if I'm not mistaken. Mark Sanchez. What are you talking about, Moose?
This is sad, man. This is sad. I love that John needed help up. He's like, here, Dad, let me help you up. Oh, man. Sorry, that's kind of took the air out of me. I'm really kind of sad that.
Oh, get over it.
I mean, I knew we weren't going to get him, but to go to a division rival,
Oh,
that sucks.
Yeah, but it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. Your boy's gonna make him look foolish.
Maybe.
OVW or whatever his tagline is.
OVW.
Whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about.
FAU?
FAU, that's it. My bad.
Just
OVW. I'm thinking of Ohio Valley Wrestling, okay? Leave me alone.
Florida Atlantic University. It's very easy.
My bad, okay? I don't think like that. I just don't think like that.
My brain is weird, bro. It's weird. He makes the weirdest
God damn it.
connections in the world.
Yeah, this is true. No,
All right.
I get the FAU part.
Now the Giants are on the clock. And it
They're
doesn't.
taking Neighbors. They're taking Neighbors.
Even if they do, it's not going to help them. Danny Dimes is trash. He is absolutely boo-boo garbage. Do you have...
Moose, I just looked at the shit. Calm down. I didn't know Sanchez played for Marshall.
Do you have needs? The
Needs?
top needs for the...
Oh, yeah.
Where's
Yeah.
the Giants? Because I bet it's like everything.
Wide receiver, quarterback, offensive tackle, cornerback. This is why I think they'll take Malik Neighbors. This is why I was saying they'll take Malik Neighbors.
Oh, wait.
What?
Did they trade?
No, they're still on the clock.
Okay.
Or it looks like they're still on the clock. Oh, come on.
What are you looking for?
I'm trying to find the goddamn name of the offensive lineman that played for the Chiefs and then went to the Bears.
Sorry, man. I got nothing for you.
You're good.
You're just... I am drawing...
I know. And as soon
blank.
as soon as I say his name, you'll know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be... Oh.
Yeah, it was John Tate. Sorry, it was John Tate.
John Tate.
They took him in '99,
Okay.
and he's actually their number 10 overall. And then he left to go to the Bears, and if I'm not mistaken, he was like a Chicago-ish fan from back then.
I do remember that.
If I'm not mistaken.
I do kind of remember that. Oh, John Tate.
Yeah, and then he finished out. He was the 14th overall pick in the NFL draft. He was our first round pick in 1999. Yeah.
Yeah, that dude did not pan out. He was not very good.
No, he was from Arizona, but like he had he went to BYU. And he did okay for us.
He just wasn't.
But he was just okay. That's why we didn't like. And Chicago signed him away for big money. That's why we were just like, okay, bye.
You can have him.
Yeah.
All right. Who'd they take? Oh, what a joke.
I told you.
What a fucking
I told you.
joke.
I've called every pick so far.
God.
I have called
Jesus.
every pick so far.
What a waste of talent.
That's right.
Such a waste.
John Tate was a holdout.
That's what
That's
it
why.
was.
Good call, Flores. See, Flores coming up. Thank you, sir.
Here's the thing.
Thank you.
When you are not a good offensive lineman, like
You don't hold out. No.
Well, no, you're just out of my mind because one, you
true.
weren't that good, and then you're gonna hold out.
That's true.
Dude, get the fuck out of here. You're not worth it. Go. Bye. Bye, Felicia. Well, this is disappointing. What does his chain say?
I'm a douche.
He keeps covering it up. Stop covering it up, bro.
It's
I need
his.
to read
It's
it.
his. It's his company. It's the LSK or whatever it is. His hater. Um, oh, somebody was talking about it. It's his. It's his own thing.
Does this say leak?
Maybe I can't remember what it says, but it might.
I don't know. What is leak? No, that's not what I'm looking for. See, it'd be a whole lot cooler if I could actually, make out what was on the chain. That would be cooler.
I can't remember what his chain says, but I think it has to do with it has to do with his brand. It's like no haters or something like that.
Anybody else watching that doesn't have a camera blocking part of the screen that can tell me what it says? That would help.
This camera angle right here, not this one, but this camera
This
angle
one right here,
right there.
it's like
It's set up
partially
right in front of the
covering
TV.
the screen,
and
that's
it's like
not
the
great.
camera's huge. It's huge.
It's huge.
Huge.
It's huge. Well, that's disappointing.
Yeah, because he's gonna get Danny Dimes out there is garbage. So
Because that dude is
Really good.
smoking fast, and Danny will still overthrow him or underthrow him. It does say leak. It says Leek. At least that's what it looked like from that shot. I mean, a leek is
let's
kind of like a vegetable.
the leak stands for something, and I can't remember what the fuck it is.
Interesting. Malik Neighbors. All right. Not a bad number 6 pick. All right, here come the Titans taking Michael Penix. I'm
They
joking.
don't need
I'm
a
joking.
quarterback.
I'm joking. They're not going to take him.
Tennessee needs a tackle, a wide receiver, and an edge. So we could see our first defensive player come off the board. Because I don't know that there's an offensive tackle right now that's available this high up besides Alt.
No, the next
Well, I guess
lineman is Talise Fuaga. Is who I'm showing is the number 2 lineman. He's not expected to go until later, like
No.
middle of the first
They
round.
do have Rome Odunze from Washington,
He
which
will
was
probably be
Penix's
going.
best target.
That dude can play.
That dude can play.
Dunze is a stud.
He's another solid possession wide receiver. Not as good as Neighbors, but he was a good solid possession wide receiver. See, this that they're showing is exactly why he is a possession wide receiver. That dude doesn't need to run 1,000 miles an hour. He can go get the ball himself.
Oh yeah, and
Now, granted, he can get open,
but he's not.
But he doesn't.
Slow.
No,
don't,
he's
don't
not
get
slow
me
at all,
wrong.
but
Like
look
dude
at that.
can
Look at
turn
that
it
move.
on when he needs
move
to.
was
See, look,
nasty.
that was catch-up speed right there. That is
Absolutely.
good shit.
You guys should definitely be what Leak is overrated. Good call, Flores. Good call.
Oh,
We should have had Flores on the show, goddammit. He's commentating for us from the sidelines. I like it. I like it. Top NGS overall stats. Marvin Harrison Jr. was number 3 on that they just put up there. I'm curious to see who Cooper DeJean is going to go to. Our boy, our defensive back, our DB Cooper.
Like motherfucking Celine Dijon.
Celine Dijon.
Dijon. Oh yeah, Cooper Dijon. I don't even know how to fucking say his name. I'm sure I butchered it and said it wrong.
No, Dijon, I think is actually how you pronounce it.
All right.
I could be wrong.
All right. The pick is in.
I like this that they're not taking forever.
I do too.
Because I figured with the way this was going to go, we would probably only get to about pick number 10 live in about an hour and a half, since that's usually what our shows go.
Yeah.
But we're already on what? Pick 6?
We're on pick 7.
Pick 7?
We got 6 in. Recap. We've got Caleb first, Jaden Daniels 2 to the Commanders, Drake May 3 to the Pats, Marvin Harrison Jr. number 4 to the Cardinals, Sadly, Joe Alt, number 5 to the Chargers, and then 6, Malik Neighbors to the Giants.
I think Tennessee takes a. I really do believe that Tennessee is going to take a wide receiver here.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think they take
I
a
think
Dunze.
I think they take a Dunze as well. That's
'Cause
that's what we're going with.
They have their quarterback. They have their quarterback in Will Levis.
They
which,
don't.
Which you know
I
that's
mean,
a
they think they have.
that's a that might be another Washington connection if I'm not mistaken.
Good old Will
No,
Levi's.
Levis came from Kentucky. Sorry, I was thinking of
Do we call him Will Strauss 501 Levi's? Is that his name?
no. No. I'm gonna go with no on that.
Fine. Whatever. I'll be on my own with that one.
Damn.
I don't think Will Levis is the answer, by the way.
No, he's not.
We'll
He's.
just
I
go ahead
think
and
he's
throw that out
he's a stopgap.
I don't think Malik Willis is the answer either.
Oh, I don't either.
I don't think he's very good.
I mean, Levis's QBR from last year was a 33.2.
Oh my god.
Now, granted, he didn't play the whole year because he was back and forth with Tannehill. Because I don't even think Tannehill's in the fucking. Is he even playing?
So here's the thing: if you're fighting for playing time against Tannehill, then you're clearly not very good because Ryan Tannehill is not very good.
Yeah, but they didn't need it. This is the thing. Tannehill gets a lot of hate, but he did exactly what he needed to do under. What is their old coach's name? Vrabel. Sorry,
Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, Mike Vrabel. He did exactly what Vrabel wanted him to do because Vrabel's not an offensive-minded coach.
No, he's definitely a defensive-minded coach.
Hand the ball off. Get the ball to King Henry and let him run.
And then we're going to run a play action halfway through the second quarter.
Yep.
And then you're going to throw the ball.
Yeah, then you'll throw the ball because nobody's going to expect it, and your tight end is going to be wide the fuck open. Just hit him. Okay. Okay.
And I like Vrabel. I think he's definitely going to get another shot as a head coach.
He needs a break, though.
Yeah.
I think he needs to go back as a coordinator for a little while, and then I think he'll be fine. Honestly, I know there's no room for him at Kansas City, but I wish he would come back to Kansas City as a linebacker coach for a little bit.
Yeah.
I would love him to come back.
I would love it too.
Not to take Spags' job because I know.
No.
Because Spags is. I know we
Spags
always
is
talk
a made
lot
man.
of shit.
Dude, he's a made man
In
now.
the first year or two, when Spags came, we were all like, "What?" But we had also had Bob Sutton for 5 years, and
Actually,
Bob Sutton sucked.
Bob Sutton was trash.
And Spags started off bad, but then we realized, oh, Spags is not that good in the first half of the year, just like he's not that good in the first half of a game. And then all of a sudden, things change from there. Oh, the pick is in.
The pick
Pull it up.
is in.
Let me see if I was right.
It hasn't refreshed yet. It will soon. No, we were
Oh,
both
wow.
wrong. Wow. Shocker. Absolute
Wow.
shocker at number
J.C.
7.
Latham, they took an offensive tackle. Look at that.
And they didn't even take the highest rated.
No, they didn't.
Well, I mean, second highest rated. Because I don't think Latham was projected.
He was like...
Where's he at on this?
He's not even in the first round, is he?
It feels like that.
Oh,
I've got him as 18 on PFF. Wow. PFF had him at 18. I got another draft. Where's he at on this one?
Wow. That's an interesting pick.
Yeah, I'm kind of...
Especially with Odunze out there and them needing
by
help.
that.
Do they really need a tackle that bad?
Jesus, I'm trying to find him on this other mock draft that I was looking at, and I don't even see him. I show him in this one in 30th. Like, I feel like this is an absolute reach. What are they doing?
Are they seeing something that nobody else is, like we've seen in the... I mean, don't get me wrong. Alabama usually produces really good offensive linemen because they have to. But I don't feel like that dude... Maybe they see a diamond in the rough. I don't know. Tannehill is underrated. Flores, no.
Okay, we can't go along with you on that one.
I can't roll with you on that one. I've rolled with you on everything else but that one.
Yeah,
I can't roll with you on that one.
That ain't happening.
I wonder how quickly they had to pull that jersey up. Maybe that's why it took a minute. 'Cause they were like, we got to hot press this bitch on there because I don't know what's going on here.
We're gonna have to go to commercial, guys.
Yeah. Roger, I need you to walk really slow.
All right.
What are you looking up on Spags?
Trying to see how many he had. He's got
He's got 3.
3 with the Chiefs.
That's it.
No, he's got a Giants ring
Does he got
as
one of the
well.
Giants rings
He's got
then?
a 07 ring with the Giants.
Oh, that's right. He wasn't with us on our first Super Bowl win.
So he has 4.
No, he only has 3.
No, this is old. It hasn't updated. Enters
Oh,
2023.
you're right.
So he has
You're
4
right. He does have
rings.
4. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he's a made man.
He is a made
You
man.
can't get rid of the guy.
Well, you
that-
see
No.
that Kansas City finally decided to pay Andy Reid, which I did like.
well worth it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
So now maybe Mike Florio will stop with his bullshit about, oh, Andy Reid may retire. Bitch, he signed through 2029. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear another Mike Florio story. I will find him and punch him in the goddamn throat. I swear to God, I'll do it. If I see Mike Florio, I'm gonna be like, is he gonna retire? Is he? Say he's gonna retire. Say he's gonna do it one more time.
They signed him for what? 6 more years?
Through 2029. So 5 more years.
Oh, 5 more years. Okay, still, I'll take 5 more years, because that'll put Mahomes at year 10, where he probably should be slowing down just a little bit.
Oh
Not
no,
a
he'll
lot,
be in his
but just a
prime
little bit.
still.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's going to slow down. Because, like, you know, I was looking at this the other day, and I didn't realize it, and I don't know if we talked about this on air. You know, there's all these comparisons about with Tom Brady and all that kind of shit. You know, Tom Brady went 10 years between part of his Super Bowl victories.
Yeah,
10 fucking years.
a whole 10 years.
10 years.
And it's
And
not
that was
talked
when-
about enough.
That was when Peyton was winning, Roethlisberger was winning, Aaron Rodgers was winning. Like, all these younger cats that had come in the league, and then all of a sudden he's like, Daddy's back. And then started whipping people's ass again. And I don't stick up for Tom Brady at all. I don't like Tom Brady.
No,
I respect him as a player.
I do.
That's about it.
I do.
But 10 years. And
That's a long
I
time.
can't wait. I can't wait because a lot of people are comparing like the Chiefs to the mid-90s Bulls. But it's a little bit different in my opinion because Jordan won his in his prime. Pat's not even in his prime yet.
Pat is starting to enter his prime.
Yes.
Like this
Which
is now where
scary
you're
as
entering.
fuck.
Yeah, because he already won fucking 3
Holy
and 5.
shit. The Falcons' pick is already in.
Oh, they ain't playing
Are you
around. I like
serious?
this. These dirty birds came to
I
play. Let's go.
Well, they got their quarterback after they need an edge and a wide receiver. Odunze goes here.
Oh, he should.
Odunze goes
Dude,
here.
if they do that, they have so many weapons.
That's why they're getting hit with tampering charges.
My God, how does that even happen?
They're gonna get that. This is how they get hit with tampering charges, man. They already got their quarterback, which I will say is not a bad idea. Kirk Cousins doesn't suck. He's not
No, he
top
doesn't.
tier, but he does not suck.
Okay,
let's see,
so
wide
you've
receiver,
already
they
got
have
Drake
Mooney.
London there,
Well, you got Mooney.
and
Ray-
Mooney,
Dude, they have Ray McLeod there too. I forgot about that.
and I got Rondell Moore, who also doesn't
And-
suck.
And they have one of the top
If
tight
they
ends.
fucking
in
get a
Kyle
Dunze, I'm
Pitts.
gonna fucking shit myself.
They also have Kyle Pitts.
Who, honestly, they need to trade him because they don't use him.
Well, they may with Cousins, and they've got a new coach down there this year.
Let's see who this is. I'm really excited to see who they pick because if they take him,
Come on,
if they
ESPN,
take a
update it.
Dunze,
Update it.
I'm
Show
gonna
me
be
a
like,
Dunze.
what?
Show me a Dunze. Show me a Dunze. Because if not, he's going to Chicago.
Oh yeah, they're
If
not,
not,
gonna
he's
let him
going to
pass.
Chicago.
They're absolutely not gonna let him pass.
What?
No, no.
What? What? Are you shitting me?
What happened?
Who
What
in the
are
fuck?
you
Are
doing?
you serious?
Wow. Oh my God. Okay, so
They've got to be taking him for the future. He's their project with Cousins.
You
He's
take a-
going to learn under Cousins
you
for
took
2
a-
years.
he ain't never gonna work on Tuesday. What's he gonna learn on Tuesday? You gonna have the day off on Tuesday? That's what he's gonna learn. We don't work on Tuesday.
Penix is going to go eat Chick-fil-A. It's fine.
My
It's in the
God,
stadium.
this is
He's going to go eat Chick-fil-A.
ridiculous. What a shitty
Surprise,
fucking pick.
motherfucker!
That is a terrible pick. and the Falcons continue to falcon. We give the Chargers a lot of shit. We always say the Chargers are going to Charger. Well, the Falcons are going to Falcon.
They're gonna Falcon.
That
They're
is
gonna dirty bird
fucking
the shit out of us.
terrible.
Why?
What a
Why is it?
shitty fucking pick.
Okay, so Chicago needs to go ahead and get a Dunze so that
My God,
Mike,
so
or
fucking
that
Caleb can throw to him
has-
constantly.
Oh my God.
My God, what the fuck, man?
Wow.
Okay, that has got to be
Wow,
the biggest
that's all
head
I got for
scratcher
that
of the
is
draft
wow.
so far. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. My God, why?
I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy. That is absolutely ludicrous to me.
Okay, so now he will be joined with. Get out of here.
Why don't you just go to ESPN?
They didn't have it. It didn't show in the search results. Otherwise, I'd have went there.
Who are you looking for? Are you looking for Chicago? For their wide receiver core?
DJ. Oh, I forgot they had DJ Moore. That was a good
They
trade.
have Keenan Allen, DJ Moore, Dante Pettis, and
If they get a
Velus
Dunze,
Jones.
oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm telling you, he's coming.
And they got DeAndre Swift.
If they
and
don't
they got
get,
Khalil
if they
Herbert.
don't get a Dunze here, they're dumb.
I don't
like,
know
they're
who
dumb.
else they would go for. It doesn't really make sense.
Well, let's see. What are their needs again?
It better not show running back or wide receiver because they don't really need it.
It's quarterback and wide receiver. When quarterback, wide receiver.
Well, they
edge.
already got quarterback. They
So
really
now
don't need a
Dunze.
wide receiver.
They really don't, but they do.
I mean, if
I
they
mean-
get him, Jesus, that'll look better than. Remember when we said that the Bengals had the best wide receiver room forever?
Not anymore.
Not when this happens.
Not anymore.
Well, now that fucking
Nope.
T. Higgins wants to trade and he's fucking gone. Oh, and did you see that Hendrickson? Sorry.
Yes.
He also wants to
wants
get
out.
traded, or he's like, why am I retired? He ain't coming back, folks.
You know what that tells me? The Bengals organization is not the place to go.
Hell
And you know
no.
you know what sealed it for me? I mean, I knew that before, but you know what sealed it for me is when Orlando Brown went there and was like, "Oh yeah, this is the greatest place in the world to be. They win championships here. Are they?
Really?
Are they, bud? Because aren't you part of the reason that Joe Burrow got hurt at the beginning of the year?"
My favorite was what it was a week, 2 weeks ago. Joe Burrow. I think we're built to beat the Chiefs. Are you?
They've said that They've said that since Burrow was drafted, and he became the modern day fucking Joe Namath. And what did Joe Namath do in his time as a Jet? He won one Super Bowl, and went to how many Super Bowls? One. So
my
Burrow's been
goodness.
to one. How many did Burrow win that?
He didn't win that one.
He didn't win that one.
He didn't win that one.
Wow.
That is insane.
Michael Penix Jr. going to Atlanta. I don't understand that.
I really don't get it.
I don't
man.
understand that pick.
I really don't get that pick. Somebody please explain it to me.
Flores, where you at? Explain this pick to us. Flores, help me out, brother. Help me out.
I don't get it. I'm struggling. You can see it on
I'm
Rich Eisen's
struggling to
face.
figure
He's
out
like, I
why.
don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, I don't understand this.
So that pick right there, I really would love to hear Mel Kiper's. This is the only time that I would love to hear Mel Kiper
No.
is right now. That's it.
Because I guarantee
he's
you,
got to
it's
be like,
like,
what the fuck?
yeah, it's a lot of beeps, is what it is.
Yeah, he's like, what the
the
fuck?
fuck did this?
Now, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I get it. I get it.
I don't get it. That was
I
a
do.
terrible pick. They took a Dunze.
So I've missed two picks.
We didn't see Latham and
Nope.
we didn't see Penix.
Nope.
Like
We've
we had
missed two picks
no
so
idea
far.
those were coming.
No.
That is absolutely insane to me.
You get Cousins gonna get hit with tampering, then draft a quarterback. That's true, Mormon. That's very true. But it's not gonna do anything for him. They'll lose draft picks next year. Penix is a project, and I think that's what they're looking at. That's the only thing they can be looking at is a project quarterback.
I don't know that I'm gonna have him study under Cousins though.
He's not the right person for Penix to study under because Penix
Not
is a
at
mobile
all.
quarterback. He can move. Cousins doesn't move. Hey, you know what
Jesus.
though? At least him being in Atlanta, we won't have to see Kirk Cousins without a shirt on.
You don't think?
I don't think.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Maybe with Atlanta's hotbed for rappers, they'll come in and they'll help him out with his style. Maybe his wife won't have to dress him completely.
I feel like Ludacris is gonna come in and bitch smack him. And be like, boy, if you don't put your shirt back on, motherfucker. Shit. I don't.
So 7 years ago from this time, something famous happened. What's that, Mormon? What famous happened?
Oh, at pick 10 in the draft 7 years ago,
Oh, it was.
God was
Oh,
drafted.
wow,
His name
wow. No,
is
no, you are nope, no, 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 no. You can nope, nope. You already deemed somebody God a long time ago.
with a baseball glove. This guy doesn't have a baseball glove.
No, he wasn't a baseball glove. It was a basketball. We're going way back.
Who the fuck did I dub back
High
then?
school. Think high school, man.
I would have not.
You were the one that gave him the nickname.
I don't even remember. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't remember a lot of things that happened back then.
Jones crapped on the pick and hated on Patty's. Yes, I did. I shat all over that pick. You are correct, Mormon. I
You
have
weren't
said
the
that
only
for a long
one.
time.
You
Huh?
weren't the only one. I remember texting you and I was like, I don't know about this. Man.
We were texting during that, and I did.
Oh.
I shit all over the Chiefs for trading up for that, and I was wrong. I've admitted that. I don't know how many times that I was wrong. And if I ever met Pat in person, I'm like,
I would
was wrong about you.
apologize. I'd just be, hey man,
Like, I'm sorry.
I
I
doubted
apologize. I
you,
was wrong.
and I never should have,
And
and I'll never do it
and
again.
like I've said, part of the reason why I doubted him was not because of him, but I doubted him because of the system that he came out of.
Everybody did,
Yeah.
not just you, not
No.
me. I mean, everybody that were watching on
You know who
TV
didn't doubt
doubted
him?
him.
You know who didn't doubt him? Andy Reid, Matt Nagy,
Actually, Matt Nagy didn't
Matt
doubt.
Nagy
Matt
didn't.
Nagy was, and Brett Veach
and Brett Veach
were the
Yep.
two biggest Patrick Mahomes
Yep.
believers in the world. I think they believed in him more than his fucking mom did. Like they were like, Patrick Mahomes is the guy.
You ain't lying.
And
And she produces quarterbacks. Her jersey said that. Not me. Can't fault me for saying that.
quarterback maker.
Quarterback maker. I think that's what it said. Isn't that what it said? I feel like that's what it said.
I think there's an incubator.
A QBI. There's a QBI right here.
Quarterback index? No,
No,
incubator.
incubator. Incubator. There's a warming pad right here.
My God. All right, pick is in number 10. Here come the Vikes.
Oh, it's a trade.
Oh,
It's a trade.
I like it.
Mormon, it's your first trade because you said you were surprised no trades had happened. So the Vikings get the 10th overall pick and a 6th round pick. What was that again? Did they just swap with the person behind them?
Yeah, they swapped with the person behind them, and
Oh,
then they
the
also got
Jets.
some other stuff. But I need them to outline that more again. I need to see
Yeah,
what else was on there.
I didn't see that well enough.
I don't know.
Mormon,
about
what was
this
that pick? Let us know.
That's a really dope hat. That
Dude,
Bears hat
those-
is fucking fire.
I might need an NFL draft hat.
Man, I don't even like the Bears, but that hat is awesome.
They're awesome. Every hat that we've seen has been awesome.
Man,
I'm a fan of these hats.
I want to see the Chiefs one. I don't know if I'll be awake for that. I ain't gonna pick until like 11 o'clock tonight. God damn.
Just set your alarm.
The-
Set your alarm.
I'm gonna wake back up.
Yep. Just set your alarm. It'll be fine.
I just need alerts.
Yep. So what do we have?
Interesting. So if
Vikings
they
are up.
traded, what were they worried about the Jets taking that they wanted? They got to be
don't
looking at a
know.
quarterback.
I don't know.
It can't be an edge rusher, right? That's not the way. That's not the thing.
Who's still available right now?
Okay, so he's gone. He's gone. I know they didn't trade up for Brock Bowers.
They might have actually.
There's no fucking way.
Are there any quarterbacks left? Because Minnesota doesn't have a quarterback anymore. Which is where I really thought Penix was going to go.
I mean,
I feel like that's where he should have went, actually.
I can't
Oh,
see.
they could get McCarthy. They may have traded up to get McCarthy. I don't know. I don't know. Or Bo Nix. He's played in the cold.
I don't know, man.
Bo Nix was... I mean, he's not very highly talented, but I don't know that he's a first-round pick.
I don't think either of those guys are worth trading up and giving anything.
But they
for.
did have Bo Nix and McCarthy ahead of Penix, and Penix went way higher than he should have.
Yeah, this is just a shit show. An absolute shit show.
They could go get Tua's brother. Maybe he doesn't have. Maybe he should go to Miami. He can cover the concussions protocol. Sorry, that's not nice. Sorry.
Hey, I've always been kind of
Who's on the
a
clock?
defender.
Minnesota.
Yeah, they got the pick. They traded up for it.
Quarterback, edge, and cornerback. I could see. I could actually see them taking Cooper DeJean right now, because there's no quarterbacks like to speak of that need to go in the first round. They could still get a second round quarterback.
Yeah, it could be Cooper. Could be Quinoa. It's not how you say it. It's Kenyon Mitchell.
I did not go to New Era website for all the draft ads. Thank you, Flores. Sorry, I called you Flora.
Flora.
The alcohol's working.
Flora
Sorry.
Cash. Flora Cash.
Mormon said, I missed the details, but I don't like swapping picks with guys ahead of you. I would agree with you on that. That is a weird trade. Mormon texted me.
Especially one pick. Like,
Yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of
what
sense.
did you think that the Jets were going to take that you were worried about? I don't know. The Jets do like to take cornerbacks, so maybe they are going to go with.
So, terms of
DeSean.
Vikings-Jets deal, Vikings send 11, a 4th round, and a 5th round to the Jets for the 10 and the 20 and a 6th round.
Yeah.
So Jets pick up 2 extra picks by swapping spots. But I would agree with you. I don't like swapping like that unless they were afraid that Minnesota was going to get Bowers. Because if the Jets want Bowers, he was still going to be there. Which we all know that Aaron Rodgers does love tight ends. And granted, he has to make it to play 5 this year. Play 5, not 4.
I mean, do you think the Jets have done that much research that they're ready to take Brock Bowers?
No, but that's beside the point. They do their own research.
So much research. So much research.
They do their own research. Aaron Rodgers put his toe up on the table and talked to it and said, "Who are we picking? Who are we picking?"
All right, here the pick is in. Who we got?
Actually, they may have. Ooh, this is our first special guest, people. I like it. What's on their shirts?
I can't read it. She got dog tags. I'm thinking
it's
military.
Taps. Yeah, it's taps. Okay. All right, I like this.
All right, I'm good with
I
this.
like it.
I'm good with this. Why does it wait till 10 though?
Come on, ESPN update.
Give it to me.
You always update before. You've done a good thing already. Update, you fucker.
I wonder if they delayed it.
They may have.
Or it could just be forever because he's taking forever to read this shit. Okay.
Still shows on the clock.
Still showing.
Come on, buddy.
Pick is in. Give me the pick, guys. Can you please, for the love of God, give me a pick? For
Come
the
on,
love
Goodell.
of God,
Fuck.
give me the answer.
Shut your mouth. You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Shut your mouth. Oh my God, I
Goodell,
can't. I
shut
can't
the
with
fuck
this.
up.
Like,
You're ruining our time. We could get through 11 picks. We only got 3 minutes left till an hour and a half.
I want
Mike
to
needs to go to bed.
Celebrate different organizations, and there are people that are deserving. And
Oh my God!
but Jesus Christ, we
Oh
don't
my
got to
God.
talk for 30.
Oh
It's
my
in.
God! They took
They got
McCarthy.
it. Yes.
Jesus fucking Christ! They took McCarthy.
What?
Wow. That doesn't surprise me though.
So
That actually doesn't surprise me in the least little bit.
they were worried that the Jets were going to take McCarthy.
I don't know why.
That makes
The Jets
zero
The Jets have the
sense to
best
me.
quarterback from 2 years ago. Oh no, they got rid of him. Never mind. They got rid of the MILF Hunter.
Yeah,
They got rid of the.
Where
MILF
did he
Hunter.
get traded
The
to?
Broncos.
That's what it is. They have the absolute worst quarterback room in the NFL, by the way.
The Broncos?
We haven't talked about that.
Let's
they got
talk about that
him,
real quick. 'Cause-
Jared Stidham, and
Whoa,
who's the other one?
whoa, Jared- I'm
Somebody
pulling
else
it
is
up right
fucking
now.
trash. Yeah,
I'm
please
pulling
pull it
right
up
now.
because their quarterback room is absolute.
Stidham,
absolute
Stidham
trash.
is a gangster. I don't know what you're
No,
talking
he's
about.
not.
He's
No,
a
he's
gangster?
not.
They have DiNucci.
And DiNucci. Ben DiNucci.
yeah,
That's
they
the
have
third
Ben
one.
DiNucci.
Yeah, that is the most garbage fucking quarterback room in the NFL. It's
Wasn't
not even
DiNucci
close.
at?
It's not even close, bro.
Did he get drafted by the? Or was he? Who was the kid at
I don't know.
the Giants last year? Was it DiNucci? Or was he with the?
No, that
Was he with
was
the Cowboys?
that was.
I feel like DiNucci's played, or did he just play? Yeah, it was Dallas. He played for Dallas last year when Dak got hurt, or maybe it was the year before last.
Wasn't the guy in New York DeVito?
Yes, that's right. It was DeVito.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. See, Italian names.
Yeah.
I
It
was
starts with a
wrong.
D.
Yeah, it starts with a D.
Ends in a vowel.
Yeah.
Whatever. You were close.
Whatever.
It's good.
Come on, man.
my
That is
God.
that is an amazing fucking quarterback room.
It is.
Stidham, Wilson, and Danucci. Come on, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's Tommy DeVito.
Yeah, Tommy
sorry.
DeVito. Okay. And the Giants have Drew Lock now. So when Daniel Jones goes down, I don't know who you throw in the game there.
I'm going DeVito.
I'm going with DeVito too. Shit. I mean,
I'm not a Drew Lock hater.
Drew
He's all
Lock,
right. He's
Drew
fine.
Lock couldn't beat out our boy. What's his face up in Seattle?
Gino.
Geno Smith.
But I'll tell you this. I think Drew Lock could make a lot of money as a backup quarterback in the NFL. He could be the next Chase Daniel. Easily.
It wouldn't surprise me considering he
Easily.
came from Missouri, and Missouri's nothing but backup quarterbacks. Look at Brad Smith.
He got a heart, but they all have cannons.
I know.
And they can all
I know.
play, just not at a high level. Okay, well, that's just-
Mormon. I didn't think Jets would. You're right, Flores. It was DeVito. That's my bad. Mormon said, I don't think the Jets would have picked JJ. They need to win now. Picking a project unless they know Rodgers has 1 year left wouldn't make sense. That's if Rodgers gets past snap 5 this year, and that turf is going to kill him. So it doesn't
You're
really
assuming
matter.
he's going to play too. I'm not 100% convinced that Rodgers isn't going to have some kind of weird reason for not playing.
Unless he becomes the vice president of the United States, he's going to play.
Oh, he didn't even get picked. He ended up picking that lady.
Oh, did
What's
he?
her name?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I can't remember what her name is. We don't talk about politics on this show, but because it's sports related.
Yeah, no, that's
he
the only
is
reason I
not
brought it
vice
up. That's the only
quarterback.
reason I brought it up. No, I
Yes.
know we don't talk about politics, but that's the only reason I brought it up because it's sports related.
That was such a weird thing.
It was a weird thing, like that whole.
I'm going to float Aaron Rodgers as a possible running mate. Why? Who are you picking up there?
Because Kennedy is weird. I don't know.
Like, what
don't
demographic are we going
I
after
don't know.
there?
I don't know.
He just wants to get all the
Um,
researchers in his back pocket.
JJ McCarthy going to Minnesota, I don't necessarily think is a good pick. Flores, I don't. Minnesota needs something else at this point in time, and I don't think McCarthy was it. What does Minnesota's bench look like?
I was gonna say I was getting ready to pull up the Minnesota
up
bench
their
to take a
depth
look
chart.
at it.
They have Darnold and Mullins and Jaron Hall. Mullins could probably start for them. I don't know that Darnold is the answer, considering he's gone to 2 different places and sucked in both of them. But he did beat out the Bake Show in Carolina, which I always thought was a joke. Because look what the Bake Show is doing down in Tampa.
Yeah,
got
I think
a-
that was
Got a $90 million contract for it.
that was the coach being a dipshit.
Oh, it absolutely was.
because
Well-
there's no doubt
well,
that
this is-
Baker is way better.
This is why that coach lasted all of 5 seconds out there.
Yeah, what did he get? 5 games? Like even that? Did he even make it 5 games into the season? I
Might
can't
have been
remember.
6. I don't know.
It
All
was
right. Who did the
ridiculously
Jets
bad.
take? Pull up your thing.
All right, who we got?
Oh,
Oh, okay. I don't hate this
that's
pick.
interesting.
I don't hate this pick at all
I don't either.
because they needed
they
help
need
on the
him,
line.
absolutely.
They absolutely needed him.
I don't hate that pick either, actually.
It's well done. Is she giving him a hand job on the couch? That's
Whoa.
awkward.
Whoa.
He's flanked by his mom and his dad, and the
Whoa.
girlfriend's reaching over giving him a handy. This is weird. Still on primetime programming, right? This is supposed to be a
Whoa.
family show, not us.
Whoa.
The draft.
Yeah, we're definitely
Yeah,
not
I'm
primetime
not
programming.
putting us in that boat.
Just because we started at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock doesn't make us prime time. I'm not even trying to be prime time at this
You
point.
just pretend that we're in safe harbor hours and we say whatever we want, okay? That's
Pretty
what we do.
much. Yeah, that's not a bad pick.
Not at all. That makes a hell of a lot more sense than some of the other things we've seen. Because a lot of the stuff
Where did
we've
you see
seen
her
has
give
been
him a handy?
terrible.
What the
Right
fuck
here.
were
She
you
can read.
talking
Oh wait,
No, it was just on
it was
his
a bad
knee.
angle.
Oh no, that.
That,
oh no, I
there
see
we
what you're talking about.
go.
Bro,
I was
that's
like,
his sister. That's his. What are you? That's it. Come on, man.
he said incest is the best, but his sister to the test. I don't know. I didn't do it. He did. She did actually.
On that note, I didn't know we were going down this road, folks.
Hey, I just watched it happen. Okay, I didn't promote it. It's not me.
We don't make the rules; the rules make us.
That is correct. Jesus
We just
Christ.
we are reporting the news. That's all we were
These
reporting.
are the facts, folks.
These are the facts.
Okay, like we're getting close to the end, but I feel like we've got to see the Denver and
We
Raider
have to
picks
wait till
come
the
in.
Raiders. Yeah, we got to
and
see where these two, and then we're
we'll
gonna
cut
sign
it,
off after
'cause-
that. We're gonna wait. Yeah, I saw that coming too.
Yeah.
Keeping it in the fam. Yes, Flores. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah, fam. Let's keep it in the fam.
Oh my goodness, this is so bad.
Y'all is nasty.
All right.
Y'all are nasty.
So
Where do the Broncos go now? Where do the Broncos go?
they
Let's see
need
what they need.
they need absolutely
Well, they
everything.
need yeah, but
they
they
need
needed everything for, like,
absolutely
3 years.
everything. They are fucking trash.
Denver needs a quarterback, an edge. Maybe this is where Cooper DeJean goes. Because there's no quarterbacks left. There really isn't. Like, they're going to have to make this quarterback room work.
And it
they
ain't,
don't
it
have
ain't gonna
anybody
work, bro.
else.
This quarterback room is garbage.
Yes. That is 100% accurate. However, I don't know what else is there. I mean,
Their running backs aren't bad. Javante
No, their running
Williams
backs
and
are pretty
Samaje P.
solid.
Ryan are good. Ooh, do you think we're gonna trade? Do you think you're gonna trade Cortland Sutton? In their pick? I think it's something else.
Cortland Sutton did ask for a trade, if I'm not mistaken.
Ooh. I didn't know they signed Josh
Sutton.
Reynolds.
Yeah,
Okay. And they
saw
got
that.
Marvin Mims. Okay.
They
Still
could
not
actually
great.
trade Cortland Sutton.
If
But
they
they're going to need to
did,
trade for a quarterback. And like I said, I don't know that there's any quarterbacks left out there that are worth a shit.
no, there's really not.
Well, actually, I could actually see them going after Bo Nix. Bo Nix is kind of a light. He used to play for the Saints. God damn it. Scar on his face.
Drew Brees?
Drew Brees, yeah.
Okay.
He's a Drew Brees light, in my opinion. Not saying that he's as good as Drew Brees, so people out there in the land. Broncos country signing 911 is a joke. Oh, God, I love you, Flores.
Is that a Public Enemy
Oh, my
reference?
God. Broncos country singing 911 is a joke, and 911 equals draft. Well played, sir. Well played. I still don't think Bo Nix is a first-round pick, but this could be where they go.
Oh, God, please do it. I love nothing more than seeing division rivals make terrible draft picks. Come on.
I'm really curious where the Raiders go. I don't care about Denver because Denver's not going to be any good. I want to know where the Raiders go.
Oh, the Raiders are going to go with the defensive lineman.
Well,
I can almost guarantee
they need
it.
an offensive tackle and
Doesn't
a
matter.
quarterback.
They're fucking dumb. They're going to go with the defensive lineman. They're going to
They
take
do need
what's
a
his
D lineman
face.
as a forward. They don't.
They're going to take what's his
Tom
fucking
Brady's
face.
going to come out of retirement and be their quarterback next year. Just so that Patrick Mahomes can beat him twice so that he can go, I own you now. Come on. Oh, the
Let's
pick
go.
is in. Okay.
The
All right,
pick
Espen.
is in. All right, what are the Broncos going to do?
Broncos
us...
country. Let's ride.
God, that was the stupidest
I'm so
fucking
glad
thing
he's
ever
gone from
done.
there.
I'm not.
I am.
I needed more of that. I want more overpaid, crappy quarterback. Give me all of that. You just waste money on the crappiest quarterback you can. Let's go. Broncos country. Let's run up
Man, I
those
feel like
credit
I've been
cards.
off of my job today because normally I'm like changing camera angles and all that kind of stuff. And like, I didn't really have that today.
I mean, it's different when we're going live. It's
No, I know. I just kind of kept it on both of us because I didn't really want to like change a whole bunch of camera angles. Plus, I didn't bring up the I didn't have the computer up on the thing like we normally do either.
the pick is in. The pick is in. It's very exciting.
It's garbage. Garbage.
Who did you take? Come on, make me happy. Let me know that this was.
They're
going to
take Dallas Turner.
Terrible pick.
They're going to take Dallas Turner. They're going to take an offensive lineman, like you said.
Dude, I swear to God, I'll be so happy.
It's going to be an edge rusher.
If they take an edge rusher, I honestly wouldn't be mad about that.
Then the Raiders need a quarterback, a cornerback, and an offensive tackle. I don't know. Who's the best still out there?
Come on, come on,
What's
come
the
on,
best
come on, come
available?
on. Give me the pick. Give me the pick. Give me the pick.
Give me that
Daniel
back.
Jeremiah has his best available. He was showing Brock Bowers.
Really?
Don't they still have Noah Fant on that team, or did they trade him away?
No, no fan's been gone, if I'm not mistaken.
Who is their tight end? Oh, yeah, they got Troutman.
Yep.
Who I was. Actually, Greg Dulwich is who I was high on, and he just did not pan out last year. But he also had
I was
Russell
right.
Wilson.
Ha! I was right. They took Bo Nix. Ha! 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 I was right.
God,
And
I
he doesn't
love.
even deserve to be in that position.
I love the
Jesus
Broncos.
Christ. Their quarterback room just got better. Wow.
Did
Bo Nix-
it?
Wow.
Did it get better?
No, it didn't. I'm just playing.
Here's the sad thing: they're gonna have to trot him out there.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't love that. Anytime you're getting a comparison to Tua, that is not who I want to be fucking compared to at all as a quarterback.
He's got an arm, though, and he's accurate. I mean,
That should
he
have been
couldn't beat
picked.
Michael Penix and the fucking Washington Huskies, though. That's also the reason why he left Ole Miss was because he couldn't beat the SEC teams. So what's this guy going to do in the NFC West? Nothing.
Nothing.
He's going to do absolutely nothing.
He's gonna be another one of those guys that says, "I hate the Chiefs. They always beat our ass."
Yep.
That's because your team is trash.
Yep.
And they drafted you in the number 12 pick.
Yep.
When you had no right to be picked that high. Jesus.
He's a second-round quarterback at best.
Hey, I'm happy. Way to go, Broncos. Way to really screw this draft
All
up.
right, Raiders, you got 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
You were on the clock. You were on the clock to just really shit the bed again. Let's go.
Let's go, Raiders. Shit the bed. Shit the bed.
Raiders. So terrible. Oh. Why are you happy about that? I mean, are you just shaking hands like, yep,
Have we had
and
a
we're all
single-
going to
we
get
haven't-
fired?
We haven't had a single defensive person come off the board.
Not
yet.
yet. We have been 12 picks in and not one. This is a rare. This is a rare occasion. But this
No.
is more of an offensive draft.
Well, I was going to
This
say
had
this
quarterbacks
is mainly
and
this
wide
is-
receivers and tackles.
But that's what the NFL is now. The NFL doesn't care about defense.
I don't know. You need edge rushers always.
Oh, I'm not saying you don't.
Always
but
need
I'm
edge
saying the
rushers.
NFL doesn't care about the general audience for the NFL wants to see scores. They don't care, or they want to see sacks.
I do want to see sacks, which is why the edge rusher still has
Yeah,
a place in the
Absolutely, absolutely. For OVW,
NFL. And they're way more,
no more
valuable.
than there was not a defensive tackle taken. Am I wrong?
No, it's all offense. We have
No, it's
2
been all
offensive
offensive
tackles,
tackles.
3 offensive tackles, 1, 2, 3,
4,
4,
5
5,
quarterbacks,
6
6 QBs
quarterbacks.
in the top 12, and the rest were wide receivers.
1, 2, 3, 3 wide receivers, 6 quarterbacks, and 2 offensive tackles. That is insane.
That is insane.
There should not have been.
There shouldn't be
Remember
this much
last year when
offense.
they were like, we might have 4 quarterbacks taken. We
Yeah.
have fucking
Now we have
6.
And
6.
And maybe 2 or 3 of those quarterbacks are going to be worth a shit. Maybe.
I'm going 2 tops.
Penix is a project.
Tops.
Bo Nix is a stopgap. JJ McCarthy, you have no idea what
He's
you're
a
really
huge
getting.
project.
Yeah, he's a big project. Jaden Daniels,
I don't know.
We don't know.
His durability is the only question. He's got skill.
Drake May has skill, but he's going to be another average quarterback
And
at best.
Caleb, everybody says he's a lock, but I don't know. I don't know if he's a lock.
I don't know that he is.
I don't
disagree with that. I don't think
Drake
he
May
is.
going to be that good. Like I feel bad.
Average. That's why I said average. He might be your run-of-the-mill quarterback like Cousins or somebody like that.
If he does that, that's a good career.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, he's a good quarterback. He's
that
not
would
gonna
be
great.
fine. That would
He's
be
gonna be good.
absolutely
All right,
fine.
here we go.
Oh, here we go. Oh
Here we
no!
go.
They took Brock Bowers.
That's actually not a bad pick.
That's a terrible pick. Who's gonna throw him the fucking ball?
Let's look at their. All right, that's valid.
He
That's
can't throw to
no.
himself.
Hey, I told you earlier.
What are
Tom Brady's coming back. God damn it! Tom Brady is going to come back. He got Brock Bowers. He got his next Aaron Hernandez and Rob Gronkowski. God damn it! God damn it!
This is
No,
insane.
dude, bro, they've got the mustache. The mustache man is
Stop
going
it.
to save the day.
Stop it! Stop it!
They have
stop
Pierce,
it.
bro. Their coach said he's put a bounty on Pat's head already.
Oh my god. This is what a shit show. Well, I'm so glad that the Broncos and Raiders are not trying to actually get better. So that's awesome. Well done by them.
All right. Well, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Fucking A.
it is what it is. Well, folks, we are an hour and 45 minutes in because we started a little bit early. We appreciate you guys tuning in. We did make it to the, top 12 picks?
We got through 12 or 13? 13. We got through 13 picks.
We appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. I'll get this video out on YouTube later. I'll add some music and some other stuff to it. This was fun.
It was fun. It was more of a
I
fun. It wasn't a
enjoy
regular
this.
show.
Yeah,
It was
I
more just
enjoy this.
a watch party for the
Yeah.
draft, which is fun. So, good times.
All right, well, appreciate you guys tuning in. Flores, I do need to get you on the show because, well, why not? You are my stat man, and hopefully you will continue to do that. Mormon, thank you
Are we
for
talk about noodles
noodles.
and worms?
You lost me. I don't know where we're going with this. You lost me, fam. You lost me.
We'll get back to it. We'll get
Okay,
back to it.
okay.
All right.
Okay.
Well, it's been fun, man.
Thank you, guys. We are out.
Bye.
Peace.